Let's get started. Hurricane prep. Are you ready? We've all seen the devastation, the heartbreaking images of families left picking up the pieces after a hurricane. The truth is, we live in a world where these powerful storms are becoming more frequent, more intense. Being prepared isn't just a good idea, it's essential. That's why I'm here. We're going to cut through the noise and give you the critical information you need to keep yourself and your loved ones safe. We're talking about life-saving tips, the kind of advice that could make all the difference when a hurricane threatens your community. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about empowerment. It's about taking control and facing these storms with knowledge and a plan. Your evacuation blueprint, don't wait for the warning. Imagine this, a hurricane watch is issued and the storm is projected to make landfall near your area. The news is everywhere and the tension is palpable. The anxiety is immediate, the clock is ticking. Every second counts and the pressure mounts as you realize the gravity of the situation. But here's the thing, you can't afford to wait until the last minute. Procrastination can be dangerous, even deadly in these circumstances. Having a well-thought-out evacuation plan is non-negotiable. It's your lifeline, your safety net in the face of nature's fury. This isn't just about you, it's about your family, your loved ones, everyone you care about. Their safety is in your hands, and preparation is key. First and foremost, you need to know your evacuation zone. This knowledge is the foundation of your entire plan. Local authorities determine these zones based on your area's vulnerability to storm surge, flooding, and wind damage. Don't guess, don't assume. Accurate information is crucial. Go online, check your local government websites, and find out your zone. This step is simple, but can make all the difference. Write it down, put it on your fridge, make sure everyone in your household knows it by heart. Repetition ensures that no one forgets in a moment of panic. Next, map out your evacuation routes. This isn't just a one-time task. Revisit and revise your routes regularly. And I mean multiple routes. Flexibility is essential because conditions can change rapidly. Hurricanes can be unpredictable, and roads can become congested or impassable. Having a backup plan is not just smart, it's necessary. Having alternative routes planned out could save you precious time and stress when it matters most. Time is a luxury you may not have. Think about where you'll go. Your destination should be safe and accessible. Staying with family or friends outside the projected path of the storm is ideal. It's comforting to be with loved ones during such times. If that's not an option, research and identify potential shelters in your area. Knowledge of these locations can be a lifesaver. Keep in mind that shelters should be a last resort, as they can become crowded and may not have all the amenities you're accustomed to. Prepare for basic conditions. Finally, establish a designated meeting place for your family. This spot should be easy to find and accessible to everyone. In the chaos of an evacuation, communication can break down. Cell towers may be down and signals may be weak. Having a predetermined spot to reunite can provide a sense of security and alleviate some of the panic. Knowing where to find each other is a huge relief in such stressful times. Your emergency kit, 72 hours to survive. In the face of a natural disaster, preparation is your best defense. Let's be blunt. When a hurricane hits, you're on your own for at least the first 72 hours. Emergency services may be overwhelmed or unable to reach you. That's 72 hours without power, potentially without clean water, without access to emergency services. Imagine the darkness, the uncertainty, and the need to fend for yourself. That's why having a well-stocked emergency kit is not just a suggestion, it's a lifeline. It's your first line of defense against the unknown. Start with the basics. Water. It's the most essential element for survival. You need 1 gallon of water per person per day for at least 3 days. That's bare minimum. Don't forget your pets. They need water too. They rely on you for their survival. So factor them into your calculations. Next up, food. And I'm not talking about potato chips and candy bars. Those won't sustain you in a crisis. We need non-perishable items that provide sustenance, canned goods, protein bars, dried fruit, things that will give you energy and keep you going. Think about nutrition and shelf life. Medications are crucial. If you or a loved one relies on prescription medication, having an ample supply on hand is non-negotiable. Don't let a natural disaster turn into a medical crisis. Ensure you have enough medication to last through the emergency. Important documents are often overlooked, but they're essential. In the chaos of an emergency, having these documents can make a huge difference. Keep copies of your identification, insurance policies, medical records, and any other vital paperwork in a waterproof container within your emergency kit. This will protect them from water damage. A first aid kit is a must-have. It's not just for major injuries, but for the small cuts and scrapes that can become serious if left untreated. Accidents happen, especially in the aftermath of a storm. Be prepared to treat minor injuries and keep wounds clean to prevent infection. Clean wounds thoroughly and use antiseptics to prevent infections. Bandages and gauze are essential. Don't forget a hand crank weather radio. This simple device can be a game changer. When the power goes out, this will be your lifeline to the outside world, providing critical information and updates on the storm. Stay informed to stay safe. Finally, pack a few comfort items. These can be a source of solace in stressful times. A deck of cards, a book, a small game, anything that can help alleviate stress and provide a sense of normalcy in the midst of chaos. These small comforts can make a big difference in maintaining morale. Chapter 3, stay informed, cut through the noise. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of staying informed during a weather emergency and how to navigate through the overwhelming amount of information available. In the age of social media, misinformation spreads faster than a hurricane. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of posts, tweets, and updates, but not all of them are accurate or helpful. During a weather emergency, relying on accurate, timely information from official sources can be the difference between life and death. It's crucial to know where to turn for reliable updates. Your primary source for information should always be your local National Weather Service. They provide the most accurate and up-to-date information about the weather conditions in your area. They are the experts, the ones tracking the storm's every move and issuing timely warnings and advisories. Their data is based on the latest technology and scientific analysis. Pay close attention to evacuation orders. These directives are issued based on thorough assessments of the situation and are meant to ensure your safety. These orders are not suggestions. They are issued to protect you and your family from imminent danger. Ignoring them can put you at serious risk. When an evacuation order is given, don't hesitate. Don't try to wait it out. Leave immediately. Your prompt action can make a significant difference in your safety. Local news channels can be a valuable source of information, providing on-the-ground updates and insights specific to your area. However, be discerning. Not all reports are created equal. Don't get caught up in sensationalized reporting. Stick to the facts. Sensationalism can create unnecessary panic and confusion. Social media can be a double-edged sword. While it can be a way to connect with loved ones and share information, it can also be a breeding ground for rumors and misinformation. Treat everything you see on social media with a healthy dose of skepticism. Just because something is widely shared doesn't mean it's true. Verify any information you see with official sources before sharing it or acting on it. Cross-referencing with trusted sources can prevent the spread of false information. Remember, staying informed is an active process. It requires effort and vigilance on your part. Don't wait for information to come to you. Actively seek it out from reliable sources. Be prepared to adjust your plans based on the most up-to-date information available. Flexibility and preparedness are key to staying safe during a weather emergency. You need to be prepared to stay safe. We've covered a lot of ground, but it all boils down to this. Being prepared for a hurricane isn't optional, it's essential. These storms are a fact of life, but they don't have to be catastrophic. By taking the time to prepare, by having a plan and staying informed, you are taking control of your destiny. Don't wait until it's too late. Share this information with your loved ones, your neighbors, anyone who might benefit from it. We're all in this together, and we all have a role to play in keeping our communities safe. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more life-saving tips and updates. Have you been through a hurricane? Share your story in the comments below. Because knowledge is power. And when it comes to hurricanes, being informed could save your life.